Thanks, Claire.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we will open up with gratitudes and I'll just kick off. So today is September 11th. And for me, on this day, and it's hard to imagine, but 7 years ago, on this day, I was hit by a drunk driver, and it turned my world upside down. And anyway, that's not what this is about. But I did die for, whether it was a split second or days or months or years, because when you're in that sort of time frame, time does not exist in the parameters that we put them, right? But I clearly do remember seeing the accident from above, looking down, and I remember having a sort of supernatural conversation, whether it was with God or spirit or higher power, that literally was just like, it's not your time, and you got a higher purpose, right? And right like that, I was thrown back into my body, frantically calling 911, right? And so those are facts. Those are true facts. And today I can say I am grateful to be alive, because 7 years ago on this day, I did die for, again, for a split second, for split whatever, near death experience, all of that. And then that started that long healing journey of coming back to myself. And, I had to take care of myself, literally self-care, self-love. I was so hurt that all I could do was, all I had the energy for was to literally focus on my healing. That's it. Mm-hmm. And that is the one thing that I am going to say that I am grateful for, not only being alive, but I think that I have a higher message in healing for other people as well. And so for me, that's what September 11th, aside from, again, let's not forget, the 2,997 Americans that died also on this day 24 years ago. So, but I want to lead with love and compassion are always the answer, not hatred and not violence. Okay, especially in lieu of what's happening in the world today. Love and forgiveness and compassion. I've got to keep coming back to those. So I'm grateful to be here, I'm grateful to be alive, and grateful that I can move my body and do yoga. Again, 7 years ago today, I couldn't even move my neck. I couldn't do yoga. I couldn't physically do the things that I'm back to doing and leading the life that I'm living. So, yeah. So long gratitude, but I'm grateful to be here.
There you go. Yep, I remember that. And I am Tracy, and I am grateful to be here and to be mostly healthy and happy, and just thankful for having the day. All those people 24 years ago who didn't have a day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Just, yeah, those were
that's right. And a lot of people forget that, So, right. Almost 3,000 people who, just got up like regular people and
went to work,
never went to work or got on a plane or went to the grocery store or whatever, or went to work in their building, and they never knew that their lives were going to change forever after that, and the families affected by that. So every day that we have on this life is a gift.
Start with gratitude each day.
Single day.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day. So, all right, let's get into child's pose. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep breath in. Oh, take a deep breath out. Just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more breath in, one more breath out. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position. And let's just do a couple of cat-cows. Dip the belly, stretch up, look up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. And then shake it all out, the head, the tail. Good. And then sit down. Sit down on the heels. Bring the hands to center. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale for one collective Om. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Thursday. Welcome. Interlace the hands. Press the palms out. Stretch out. Lift out. Lift the hands up above the head. Palms go to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Reach the arms forward. Push yourself back. Downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Walk the dog. Warrior one, right side, rise. Lift the arms up, bend in the right knee. Okay. Anchor in, breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose or mouth. Good. One more. Warrior two. Just drop the hands in. Look over that right middle finger. Staying on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. And then windmill the arms down. Step the right leg back. Downward facing dog. I also got a pedicure, so I'm really grateful for that.
All
My
right.
toes look so beautiful. Warrior one, left side, rise. Again, palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Look over that right middle finger. Reach the arms forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. And then again, windmill the arms down. Take the left leg back. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Pedal the feet left and right. Walk to the top of the mat. Halfway. Fold. And then chair pose. So sit down. Lift the arms up. Stay on the breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, sit a little bit lower, exhale. Good. One more breath in, one more breath out, and then rise, extended mountain, and then circle the arms through. Bring the hands to the heart. And then grab a quick sip of water. I'm going to just take it easy and flow today. How are you feeling, Tracy? Okay?
Yes, good.
So far, so good. All right. Standing knee raise, right side. So right hand to the right knee. Again, lock out the left side. Belly pulls in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Belly is locked to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. And then lower and then switch it out. Standing knee raise, left side. So lock out the right side. Left hand to the left knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay. Ground down. Bellies to the spine. Good, Tracy. One more. Good. And then lower. Let's do standing leg raise. Let's just do the modified version though. So ground down and then take the right leg up and open to that right side. Not like that. Okay. And then extend the left arm, gaze to the left thumb. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yep, that looks good. And just stay here for one more round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then release. And then shake it out. And then standing leg raise on the left. So lock out the right. Belly is pulled up and in. Left leg goes out to the side. Extend the right arm. And then take your gaze to the right arm. Stay on the breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more. Good. And then come out. And then shake it out. Nice and easy. Tree right side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the thigh. Okay. Again, lock out the left side. Belly goes in. Hands to center. Just kind of keep it low today. Stay and breathe. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then release. Good. Shake it out. Tree left side. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf. Again, ground down. Keep the hands low. Belly is in. And then stay on the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then shake it out. Grab a sip of water.
That hip does not rotate.
Well,
I'm giving it a shot.
Yeah, do what you can. That's all we can say. All right, top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Fold. And then take a giant step back with the right foot. Rise. So crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse. Inhale. Exhale, triangle, left side. Windmill the arms, left hand to the floor of the block, right hand up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Twisting triangle. Right hand down, left hand up. Again, just do the best that you can. Good, Tracy. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good. And then come out, pyramid to the left foot. Step the right foot in. Bow to the left knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more. And then ground down as you rise. Slowly, nice and easy. Step to the top of the mat, other side. Extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, fold. And then take a giant step back with the left foot as you rise, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Triangle, right side. Windmill the arms. Right hand to the floor of the block. Left hand up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Twisting triangle. Left hand down, right hand up. Couple more. Good, Tracy. And then come out of the twist, pyramid to that right foot. So step the left foot in, bow to the front knee, deep breath in, deep breath out. One more. Good. And then ground down. Step the back foot. Shake it out. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway. Fold. Then walk the legs out to the middle of the mat. Drop to the knees. Right hand to the center, open to the left. Thread the needle. Left arm under. Right arm hooks around. Good. One more breath. And then release. Left hand to the center, open to the right. Thread the needle, right arm goes under, right ear to the mat. Left arm hooks around. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Good. And then come out. Back on all fours. Let's do some cat-cows. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale, stretch up, look up. Good, Tracy. Exhale, round the spine. Drop the belly, look up, reach up. Exhale, round the spine. One more, drop the belly, look up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then just come down, sit down on the heels, sit on a block, hands to the knees, spine is straight. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just allow yourself to be here, sitting on the heels. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good. And then sit to, I guess, on just come to a regular, like sitting on the sit bones. And then you're going to bring the knees like so. Let me tip the camera a little bit. So you're going to
Are you
be
just dipping your knees to the center?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to see if that's going to help like a little bit of a stretch for you. So we're going to, the first one, we'll just dip the right knee in. And then you're going to take the right knee out. Okay. And then you'll dip the left knee into the center. And then the left knee goes out. Okay. So just take it easy on this. So right knee is going to dip to the center. And then right knee dips out. Good. And then left knee dips in. Left knee dips out. Okay. Does that feel okay?
It does. I've done a couple slow ones in the bed in the morning trying to.
Okay, good. Good. And then right out. Good. Left knee in. Just nice and slow. Okay. Left leg out. One more round. Right knee in. Right leg out. And then left knee in. Left knee out. Good. And then Supta Baddha Konasana. Okay. So soles of the feet come together. Use the elbows to push the knees down. Lean in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then find your way to your back for bridge pose. Push up, lift up, bridge. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keep pushing. Chin is locked. Couple more breaths. Good. And then lower Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. So allowing the legs to open, gentle stretch. And again, if this hurts, then maybe just bring the knees in a little bit closer towards one another so that you're not opening them down to the floor so much. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then slowly come out. Grab the knees. Hug in. Give yourself a big bear hug. And then rock and roll to seated forward fold. Okay. So then you're just going to roll out of the ball and then grab the feet. Okay. Ground both heels in. Pull, pull. So ground the heels in as you're pulling the chest towards the feet. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then bend the left knee over the right. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand crosses up in front of the left knee. Lift up, twist up. Look over that left shoulder. And breathe. One more. Good. And then release. And then bend the right over the left. Right hand comes behind you. Left crosses up in front of that right knee. Twist over. One more. Good. And then come out of the twist, seated leg extension. So right is out, left is in. Grab the big toes, lean in. One more. And then switch out, seated leg extension. Left is out, right is in. Ground in, ground down. One more. Good. And then one last Supta Baddha Konasana. And then extend the left leg. Bring the right knee down with you. Hug in. Arms at the rib cage. Take the right leg up in the air. Point and flex the toe. So maybe you can get a nice stretch in the back of the hamstrings. And then supine twist, bend the right knee, guide it over to the left. T-top that right arm. Twist and breathe. One more. Good. And then release. Bring the left knee in, arms at the rib cage, hug in. Take the left leg up in the air, hands behind the left hamstring. Right, and flex the toe. Maybe twirl the ankle around. And then supine twist, bend the left knee, take it over. T-top that left arm. One more. And then release the leg. Get your socks on, get your blanket on, get your pillows, take any other stretch that you may need, and then go right into Shavasana. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. For the next few minutes, just relax, letting go of everything. And just receiving the benefits of your practice. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read again from Way of the Dragonfly, 101 Maxims for Leading a High Vibrational and Conscious Life. Today's maximum is number 87, conscious communication. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Mother Teresa. Conscious communication. Words hold immense creative power, Dragonfly, capable of fostering unity or division, healing or harm. Be mindful of how you communicate. Speak in ways that uplift and nurture understanding, resisting the urge to deepen suffering before responding. Pause and reflect. What is driving your need to speak? Is it ego, fear, or compassion? Consider the full context. Respect differing perspectives and align your words with truth and the greater good. Even when speaking difficult truths, choose nonviolent language. Honor the humanity of others, even in moments of disagreement. Criticize harmful systems or behaviors, not the individuals themselves. Let your words serve as tools for patience and connection, not weapons that deepen wounds. Use language that opens doors, not closes them. Speak with humility, recognizing your perspective as one among many. In conflict, leave room for reconciliation and to trust and to be rebuilt. Meet anger with calm and hatred with love. Through conscious communication, strive for understanding first. By transforming discord into cooperation and confusion into clarity, your words become instruments of peace and unity, guiding others toward harmony and healing. And as we go into our weekend, reflecting, use this as a time for reflection about where communication was challenging. How did the words affect the outcome of the interaction? Write about pausing before responding and considering the greater good could have influenced the situation. What steps can you take to communicate more consciously in the future, ensuring your words foster understanding, patience, and peace? Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes and allowing yourself to just slowly come back to the moment and reflecting on all that is good and well in the right here, right now.
Mhm.
Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Gently roll to the right side. Just pause for one more moment. Smile, being grateful that we are still alive. We have another chance to press the reset button in our lives, to act with love and compassion and forgiveness, because those can equally be our guidepost, and making our choices around that versus fear and hatred and violence. Slowly bring yourself up. Bring the hands to center. Keep the eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale together for one collective Om. Hands to third eye center. Bow. Thank you, Tracy, for your beautiful practice this evening, for showing up from day to day, week to week, month to month, and year to year. I appreciate your practice. I appreciate my practice. Together, we both say, Namaste. Ah.